Hello everyone, this is a new episode of... Wait, actually the first episode, but yeah. Okay, this is the first episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2 series. We're just driving from München to Bari, from Germany to Italy. And this is no, not my first recording, but my hopefully first recording that goes live, that will be on YouTube. I'm not really good at driving because I'm using an Xbox controller. The specs of my computer are a GTX 1050 Ti, a Intel Core i7. It's an Acer Predator Helios 300, so you can Google it if you want. It's actually a pretty good laptop for only 1,300 euros. Intel Core i7, 16GB DDR4 memory, an SSD, I needed to go left, an SSD 256GB with Windows on it, and 1TB drive for everything else, so pretty good. In my last recording, I tried to have it about the new DLCs, Italy, Baltic Seas. Anyway, the thing about the new DLCs is there is way more detail in the DLCs than in the base game it still is. The base game needs to be reworked in my opinion, but that's also going to happen with the German side, at least, as far as I know. They told it on the blog, so that's why I know that. For people who don't know about the blog, SCS Software is the maker, the producer, the founder, whatever you want, of Euro Truck Simulator 2, American Truck Simulator, and lots of other truck simulators. They even have their own subreddit if you're familiar with Reddit. They are on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything else of social media, I think, Instagram, whatever. They are the best simulator producer of all, the best graphics of them all. So, yeah. Anyway, I like the new dynamic boards, or whatever you call them in English, these things here. They do exist in real life, so yeah, it's pretty nice to see how in DLCs everything is much better. I'm from Belgium myself, and I don't like Belgium in Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's way too unrealistic. Hopefully, I know we are a small country, but hopefully they will remake Belgium someday in the future, I hope. And the Netherlands too. I don't like the way how they built the Netherlands and Belgium. Maybe they can make a Benelux edition of our DLC, Benelux DLC. That would be awesome. I would buy it. So would everyone else in the Benelux, actually, I think. I hope. Because if I see the new DLCs, I think the Baltics DLC will be soon out. Hopefully before I upload this. But yeah. Anyway, for American Truck Simulator, I'm definitely going to buy Origin, the DLC from Origin, but Now I'm pretty low on cash, so I'm going to wait a little bit. Maybe buy it on Steam sales or so. It's not that it's not a lot of money they ask, but I have other things to pay at the moment, so yeah. And I focus primarily on this game, Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's much nicer. It's my home continent. I've been to Austria, Germany, Netherlands, France, UK in real life, so I might say it's my continent. Yeah. Anyway, someday I would like to visit all countries of Europe. So the Italy DLC is released this year, I think. Not sure, but it's the first time I'll drive this deep into Italy. I've been to Rome, maybe. Oh, no, I've not been to Rome, but I've been to northern Italy. So this will be the first time I'll see the rest of Italy. You can check that on the map where I've been. Oh, I've been to Bologna and I've been to Ancona, but you see nothing else is yellow yet. I'd like to go to Palermo someday in Euro Truck Simulator 2, of course. My truck is a Scania S730 with, of course, 730 horsepower, 730. And you see the HSR do have bugs, like you see. We just passed one, but I still keep them in the game because I like them. It's a Belgian company based in Genk, Belgium. It's not very far from where I live. For the people that live in Belgium, I live in Limburg. That's the eastern part of Belgium, not the German part, but of the Flemish side, so where the people speak Dutch, Flemish, Netherlands. No, it's not the Netherlands, but there is a difference between Flemish and Dutch. Actually, there is not a lot of difference. It's like speaking English UK or English American. The accent is different. The accent may be some words, like color is color with a OU in British English. But it's very easy to understand each other in Belgium if you're from the Netherlands and the other way around. So they say it's a different language, but it isn't. Well, it still is a different language, in my opinion. It still counts as Dutch, I think. On the other side, I think Flemish sounds more like German, while Dutch sounds like an English person trying to speak Flemish or Dutch. Dutch has another pronunciation of words, and that makes it sound differently from Flemish. Back to Italy. I've never been to Italy, although I would like to visit every country in Europe, so including Russia. It's not in the EU, but it still is in Europe. I mean the continent Europe. Well, define continent. There is no real definition of a continent, so if you count Russia as Europe, sure. I mean, some people say Eurasia because a continent is defined by landmass. But what would we do with Australia? Is that an island? Is that a country? Is that a continent and a country? What is it? Some people say Australia and Oceania is a continent. And New Zealand is in that continent, I guess. Not sure if I told what specs this computer has, but although I'm just using 54 frames per second at the moment, this is a 144 Hertz screen, so that's pretty nice for this price. Soon I will start with my own technology podcast on YouTube and probably SoundCloud and probably iTunes too. Not sure about iTunes, not yet. This is actually information I didn't want to give out on YouTube. But if this take would make it to YouTube, well, now you know it. I've tried to take another recording with a load from München to I don't know the name of the city, but I think it was south of Italy, near Sicily. Not sure where it was, but wait. I need to install ProMods. I've not used it for a while, so yeah. I'd like to try ProMods now. I've seen Antwerp is in it, so ooh, that's nice. The Benelux. I'd like to see a DLC of the Benelux. I really do. I know I'm going too fast, but I like it. I like the view in Italy. It's so detailed, it's so nice, it's just nice. The thing I like most in Eurotrek is the community, the mod community. It's a small community, but still there are so many mods. It's like Skyrim. In Skyrim there are a lot of mods, but there is a bigger community around Skyrim, of course. So that's not so really good comparison. So yeah. We're near Roma. And I do like the DLC from Krona and Schwarzmüller. I hope they will include Schwarzmüller in their buy your own trailer thingy, trailer management. I really hope so, because it would be awesome for the people who bought Schwarzmüller DLC for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Speaking about simulators like this one, I'd like to buy the Origin DLC, but I'm waiting until the Steam sales arrive. I'm sorry if I said it earlier, but I'm not keeping track of what I said and what recording, because this is my second or third take. I think my second. Yeah, my second one. Oh yeah. I'm driving a Scania, but I'm not a Scania person. I just bought this because I have the Mighty Griffin DLC, a must-have for every Scania fan there is. I'm personally more of a Volvo and MAN person, but MAN is boring and Volvo is also boring because they don't have the options they do have on Scania with the Mighty Griffin DLC. I really like that DLC. There is just way more customizing on Scanias than there is on Volvo, or MAN for that matter. I like the MAN TGS. I once had it with a DLC, of course, but I'm not sure if it still exists. But if it doesn't exist, there should be another DLC, another mod. I can't imagine having no other mod made in the meantime. At least not for Euro Truck Simulator 2. I mean, there is a mod for literally everything. You can have your own bus in Euro Truck Simulator 2, so yeah. Once I had a MAN F2000. That was a nice truck, but I didn't like it because I just like the new trucks. I don't know. I like the look of the MAN F2000, but that's just it. You didn't see my truck from the outside yet, so I will show you when I'm parked somewhere. Then you can see my colors I have used on my truck: red and yellow green. It's supposed to be yellow, but the yellow is an ugly color in my opinion. Okay, I think this car is going to... Okay, that's better. Oh, no, don't crash. Yeah, okay. Oh, I like that bridge. Why are my frames dropping? we were at 50 frames per second when we started. Now we are just at 32 frames per second. How is my computer throttling or something? Okay, we're back at 56. Way better. I used to play this game at 8 frames per second on low settings on an Acer Aspire with Intel Pentium processor and the original, I repeat, the original Pentium processor. It was a laptop, an Acer Aspire, I'm not sure which model, but it was one from 2011. Then I upgraded to an MSI GP70 something. I think the GP72PE Leopard? Not sure about that. Anyway, it had a GT840M. So it was an improvement, at least for me. I mean, it's not the best at the time, 2015. But it's way better than an Intel HD graphics card. Why are they slowing down? And now this year, a few weeks ago, I bought this laptop with a GTX 1050 Ti. So I did a good deal. Oh no, don't. I should find a resting place before we continue. The first parking we see, we will drive off the motorway and we'll sleep for how many hours is it? I'm not sure about that actually. I think it's 9 hours, but you can... I thought you could split that, like 4 hours driving and then 50 minutes resting and then yeah, I know, 15 minutes resting, 4.5 hours driving, then 9 hours sleep. Why is everyone slowing down? I have a mod that makes traffic that generates way more traffic than than the base game offers. Why is everyone standing still? There has to be something. Well, actually, I like being in a queue because the base game doesn't offer standing in a queue. It's not possible to have queues in the base, at least not that I know of, to have queues in the base game. So I like this, but this is literally just standing still. We should rest. The nearest parking lot is like here. So, not sure if we're going to make it. What is happening? Oh, I see roadworks. No, there has been an accident. I'm going to try something you shouldn't try in real life. Of course not. I will have damage, I'm sure of it. I knew it. Okay, and why is that person just standing there? Okay. Ooh. That's a pretty bad accident. Okay, now we should speed. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired. Just like they say here, you're tired, you have to rest. Hopefully I can do this every day or every Saturday, so I can give you guys a nice look at how I play Euro Truck Simulator 2 and how I rant over stuff like there isn't a Benelux DLC, or how I give you more info about what I have and GT Extended GTI Intel Core i7 for just that price or something like that. You know what would be cool? If Euro Truck Simulator 2 was a mobile game, if that was possible. But there are way too many controls to have it on a mobile game, I know that. But it would be cool if it was possible. We're going to sleep. Oh. We just rested and okay, here we go. The last few kilometers. Whoops. The last few kilometers are 73 kilometers. Yeah, 70 kilometers. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed it, but I have like 2 billion euros on my account. It's only because I cheated from in the beginning when I had the game. I think that's a few years back. And I was tired of the level system and the money system. I just decided to have like 1 billion in my account, and from 1 billion became it automatically goes to 2 billion. This is still the same save I'm playing from when I was on my old Acer, so the one with an Intel Pentium. So that's like 2011, but then it was Euro Truck Simulator 1. I had Euro Truck Simulator 2 from in the beginning. But I used to have a... Wait, do I go this way? Yeah, I think so. In the beginning I played not a cracked version, but I used the key I had from a friend, and apparently it works on 2 CD thingies, on 2 computers, sorry. Did I go the right way? I did, I think. Anyway, after that I bought a little key myself, because it was too great to stay on his key, and I thought I'll support the developer this way. And then I discovered Steam, and since I discovered Steam, I played it on Steam. I only have like 600 hours in this game, so that's not... It's much, but it's not like I play it all the time. So, yeah. But I do occasionally have sometimes I play it a lot more, and sometimes I do not play it a lot. So other games I like to play are City Skylines, Payday 2, Dirt Rally. I suck at it, but I suck at all games, by the way. Okay, we're at Bari. That means the end of the video is near. I'll just show you how much I suck at parking, and then hopefully I'll make another video next week. Let's do it the difficult way. Like it should. Okay, I'm sorry that I suck at this. I should have practiced before recording. I never was really good at parking. In Euro Truck Simulator 1 I used to be pretty good. I don't know why. Okay. So hopefully I'll make another video next week. This was it for now. I'll see you next week. I hope I'll make another video. We'll see.